welcome to my channel. I'm doing EnchantedDreams71, Lorrie's fortnightly challenge. I did miss one because I was away, and so this time it's envelopes, altered envelopes, decorated envelopes. So I've got these that I picked up in the UK from Tesco's supermarket. Thought I'd do one of them, and then I've got this kit from Value Printable. So she's really cheap. It was something like £1.20, something like that. And I got her vintage cherub kit, and then there's a lot of ephemera as well to go with it. Now this, in fact, this one is for 2 of the pages I've printed, not shrunk down, but printed 2 to a page. So I'm going to be making journal cards from them. So I thought I'd use some of that. Now, to start off with, before I do that, is I need to open this up, this side, first of all. So I need to pull this up quite gently, says me, as I've pulled I made sure, I did another one, I made sure that it pulled up okay. Now it's getting caught. And then I'm going to pull that out. Like that. Snip that bit off. And this is going to come over like this. All this is going to get covered, so it's not too much of a problem. You've just got to try and make sure it's all you don't rip anywhere. Right. Okay, so I've pulled that up. Some have got envelopes where they're this side, so it's a bit easier to pull that bit up. Okay, so that's coming down like this, and that's coming over, and this is going to be a pocket here. Now I'm going to fold it in half. Bone folder there, and then this bit I'm taking out. So you take a small piece, go to the side and do it at an angle to the top, like that, so that then when it folds should be a lot easier on the fold. Yeah, and you've got a bit of room to pull this up. Now I'm going to go and cut some papers because the next bit is decorating it all. So I need to decorate here, here, across here. This is coming down like that. So this is going to be a pocket here, and then I've got to decorate here and decorate around the front and back as well. So I'm going to cut some papers, and I'll see you all in a minute. So all the papers were cut and I've stuck them all on. I've also inked with Vintage Photo, but then went round the edges with walnut stain to make it a little bit darker. Get that down. Round these edges and round there. Now, I do need to reinforce here. So what I've got is some pink lace. Do it that way, straight that way. Oh, look, I haven't put my glue upside down. Well, that's okay, because we'll do something else while my glue comes down. I've made 2 journal cards, one to pop in there like that, and one to go in here. But I've also got, I want to just put a little cluster onto here. So these came with the kit. They're little sort of stamps, and this is a scrap of lace I found there. And I've also got some of these. These were a freebie from, oh goodness, Seven Plaza, but they were black and white. And what I've done, I've put them into my Silhouette Studio and then made some little labels with them. So I thought they look quite nice to go with this kind of project as well. So I'm going to put that on as well. Right, hopefully, yeah, this down now. So I just realised I've got this to do. But I will, when I put lace on, I put it on with a bit of glue stick, just to hold it in place. If I'm putting something over the top like this, there, and then that actually glues down the lace in the end for you. So this is another day. It's a few days later. We've still got the hot weather here. We're having a heat wave this week, which is so unusual for Spain at this time of year. This is usually the rainy month, but we seem to have ended up with this heat wave. We're going into the early 30s, and don't ask me what that is in Fahrenheit. I have no idea. So I'm just going to put that on there. I think I will put a bit of glue under here just to secure it down like that. So actually I'll leave this to dry for a moment, and then I'm just going to put some glue down the middle here to put this piece of lace down as well. Put the straight edge up there. Just slightly reinforces it. I was a bit worried it's quite thin. And then I've got this piece of lace to go on the back here. So again, this is just to reinforce it, because it did start to tear there. I think it was the amount of inking I did. Anyway, I'm filming this on a Monday, so which is coming out. It's coming out tonight. I hope you're all well, and you've had a good weekend. So I'm putting that down there. What I will do is put a bit of extra glue. I'll run down here, which you actually don't get to see, just to make sure it's secure. And I'll do a little bit. I'm leaving the top bit here. I'll show you why. Just doing a little bit down there as well. Oops, that bit you will get to see if I don't pull it up. That's it. Put that back. Right. There. Turn this over. So, and that will go in there. And I've put a little notch so you can see that there to pull it out. Now, the next thing I've also got is here, some papers I've put together, and the plan is I've got my little clip thing which pushes that down in there, and the plan is this is going here. It does mean you can take this off and put more papers on. Have I put, yeah, I have. I'll do it that way, roughly in the middle, and then you just push it down like that. So that will hold that in place, and it does mean you could take it off and reuse it and put more papers in if you want to. And I'm also busy tea dyeing some ledger paper I picked up at the second-hand shop. So that will go like that. I'm quite pleased with that. And that comes down there. Now I want some pockets on here. So these came like this with the kit. So my plan is to put these on here. I might just go a little bit underneath there. And then I need another one. Same size there. It always amazes me. You start off with an envelope and what you can turn it into. I think, right. They'll come in useful for something else, won't they? So they're both on there. Now I've got to find some ephemera to go in. I did cut out a few pieces just to sort of see what fits. See, that's going to be too big, but it'd be quite nice in there. Will that be too big in there? Yeah, that will be. So, and that's going to be too big up there. There are. So what have I got? I've got these, where are we? I have more than that. I could put that in there. These will fit okay up here. Ticket and an angel, maybe. Which one? We've got some of these on the covers and things. I don't think I've got that one. Put that one behind there, and that will come down like that. Move that over there. So the other thing I'm going to do is I've got some laces I've put together here, and I thought I could put them on with one of my rusty, I'm hoping this sort of size will fit, one of my rusty safety pins. Might need a bigger one. And what I thought was I could put it through these layers, hopefully, and clip it to this and come back up through the layers. Because it's rusty. Aha, and then clip that one through there. See if this works. I'm not sure it's going to work. I might need a bigger paper clip. That's why I left the bit of that lace up the top there, but I may need to glue that down. So I was hoping that would sort of go like that. I might see if I can find a, so I've got this piece here, this, and this, and then this stuff, which I don't know if you can see, it glitters. It's got little sequins on, and I picked this up in Dubai. I did go when I was there. I went to the textile souk and bought lots of trims and lacy things. So what I have got to do is actually back all of these now. Okay, I've found a bigger rusty paper, not paper clip, safety pin that I've attached it with. It was much better, and I've put a little flower on it as well. So there's a selection of laces there and chiffon, and then inside I've backed these cards and just punched some holes in, and this one I've just put some coffee stencil on there. And one of the other things I've got are these two. Now, I was watching Seven Plaza the other day, and she kept using stamp as splatters, and I thought, what a brilliant idea. And I remembered I'd got one from Helen Colebrook. I had one of her journaling stamping sets, which I used to use a lot when I was doing my own journaling and traveller's notebooks, and thought, I'm sure I've got one. And it's what a brilliant idea. It stamps, so it looks like coffee splatters, and I've really got into it now. I just splatter, stamp with that. I don't know if you can see it at all, but what I plan to do, take these out for now, is just put these onto here just as a decoration. You do realise now I've discovered this, that I will be stamping everywhere. That's going to be the problem, isn't it? I'll be splattering coffee everywhere. But I'd clean forgotten I'd got that stamp set as well. So I thought I'd put these here, like that. So I have the journal card in there. We have the flip paper here, and then I have the journal card in here. Oh, I know, splatters. Definitely splatters. Oh yes, it makes so much difference. I never realised. So, and I will put that back in there. I haven't put any tags or anything on the, you know, on the journal cards. Here you can pull it out there, and the same here. I thought it's bulky enough as it is. So that's my altered envelope for Lorrie at Enchanted Dreams. Shop your stash. And I know I said I wasn't going to buy anything, but I couldn't resist going to the textile place and picking up some textiles while I was there. The chances are I picked up some beautiful sari silk and other trims and laces. The chances of getting that, I'm not going to go back there for a long time, so I couldn't resist it, I'm afraid. So there we go, and this is a kit that I've had a while and not used, so I'm trying to get the kits out and use them up in small projects like this. Thanks very much for watching. Pop along to Lorrie's channel, EnchantedDreams71, and see what she's doing for her next challenge, and why not join in. Thanks a lot. Bye.